Hey guys, Galucia here, picking up right where we left off. I only advanced a couple turns, and that was just long enough for me to show you the fact that I got all these spies promoted, and I got a new spy, and that is, of course, because I created the National Intelligence Organization thingamagoo. Finally got that accomplished. So all my spies are at least a level 2, if not the max level. So they should be a lot better now at counter spy stuffs, and that should make me a lot better off as far as having my technology stolen hopefully a lot less often. So we're going to continue with the general thing of what I had going last turn, which was that I was, instead of focusing on one single thing that was a problem for me, I was focusing on everything and just working on getting everything better and just generally making my entire civilization better. For this episode, I'm not going to focus as much on culture because we did get that a lot better off. The happiness, I'm going to keep somewhat focusing on it. I'd like to keep it around what it is now. So for every point that it goes down, I'd like to do something that makes it go back up. The main thing that I would like to work on this turn is the science, that we're getting closer and closer to my goal of getting the achievement, which is the purpose of this whole thing. So for those of you that are new to the series, we have the technology, fully explore the tech tree. That is the purpose of this Let's Play. And so I'm going to be doing everything I can to increase my science and just generally make that a lot better. So great persons. If I can't, like a city like this one, I'll go back in there just to use that as an example. If I don't have a specific building or something like that for science, rather than just switching it to research, which obviously helps, I'm going to be doing things for great people so that I can potentially earn great scientists faster. You can see in this particular city my progress towards the great scientists. Things like gardens and whatnot will make that better. And working on my population of the various cities is also another way to work towards improving your science. So if I can't build something that specifically has something to do with science, then that's the other road that I'll be taking for that. So let's see here. Workboat. So that is, in fact, what I will be doing throughout this episode, is just working on making the science better. But as I said, I don't want the happiness to teeter off too much, so I will be keeping an eye on it. But other than that, I'm not going to be focusing really on culture and stuff, because like I said, I did get that kind of squared away, and that's more or less good to go now. So that's the general overview of what we're looking at today. With my, whoa. Calm down there, Chief. With my Ironclad, I'm chasing after the Barbarian ship that I just saw, just to make sure that he's not cruising my waters, if you're wondering where he's off to. All right. Now, I don't have to necessarily build things specifically towards the science victory, since I'm getting the entire tech tree done. Instead, I'd like to focus on whatever I think will be the best impact on my science and in continuing to increase it. Right now, I would have to say that that's probably plastics because of the research lab. After that, though, I think I'm going to click on computers, because I'd like to get the Great Firewall, and so I can fully stop them from spying on me altogether. Once you get that, it's pretty much impossible for them to spy on you anymore, and part of a science victory is that everyone wants to steal your tech, so we're going to stop them from being able to do that. Quick note here from these guys. Okay, great scientists. I produce those all the time, no problem. I am not going to give you tons of gold for no reason. Sorry. They just want gold. Just give me everything, please. I need the money. So our science is 641. I wonder if without the additional... I wonder if that, without the addition of many cities, if it's possible to get that science up to 800 by the end of today's episode. Let's see if we can't pull that off. That would be pretty cool. I'm also going to work a little bit on defensive buildings. I'm not going to concentrate on it super heavy, but as I've said in past episodes, I am a little bit paranoid as to what's going to happen with the fact that I am just focusing on science. I have a small military that at some point they're going to want to take me out because they perceive me as a threat, due to the fact that it looks like I'm going to win with a science victory. Eventually, the computer is going to want to take a jab at me, and I want to be prepared for it, but not at the expense. Hey, great scientist. Not at the expense of creating a large military that's going to cut into my money. I do have a military, but it's just not huge. So, but I also have reserves of gold, so I can buy troops at a whim whenever I need to. Have him finish off plastics for me. And combustion's already more than half done because of that great scientist, so we're well on the way for that. Speaking of which, aluminum. I need aluminum. I have no aluminum in my territory. I have to find a city-state that's connected to aluminum already. That's what I need to do this turn. Monaco has nothing for me. Let's go down the list, shall we? Let's find a city-state that has... Start with ones that I'm already friendly with. 8. Wow, nice. They have an ally, though, with 114 influence. Damn. That would be very expensive. So let's see if there's an easier choice. They have aluminum as well. It's 100 influence, not as much, still a lot. Yeah, 1,000 gold's only 55. I would have to give them 2,000 gold just to get aluminum. Not worth it, not yet anyway. I would like to be able to upgrade to rocket artillery. Obviously, that's a huge advantage. But as it is, artillery is an advantage over just about anybody. So we'll keep with for now, and then maybe eventually I'll have to look into it a little harder. Actually, forget about the city-states. I could also look in... I doubt anyone actually has it, though, because their research is... Yeah, you know what? It's not even worth looking into it, because everyone else's research is so far behind mine that they probably don't have access to it either. Except for Arabia, because they're connected, so they might actually have it, come to think of it. Maybe I should look into them. Trade, strategic resources, aluminum. I don't need 3, I only need 2. And in return, I will give you cotton. Well, there you go. Mission accomplished. Now I can upgrade these guys. Now the research labs are going to be really important to see whether or not we can get our science up to 800 per turn. That's a lot of science, because I'm not the biggest civilization. Part of a science victory typically entails a little bit of war so that you can, in fact, get a large amount of cities. Larger cities means larger population, means more science. But I have not done any military any type of military campaign at all. All I've been working on this entire time is my own continent island. That's nice. Oh, a lot of... Whoa. What the hell is going on here? We all know that the Mongolians like taking over city-states. They are not going to take over this city-state, and I have to tell them as such right now, or I will declare war on them. His strength goes from 45 to 55. Nice. All right. I got to stop this guy. If he's going to try to take Antwerp, he's going to get a city on my continent and ruin an ally of mine. I gotta think about what I'm going to do here. Let's get my troops up to snuff here. Especially that. Going from 50 to 70. Huge improvement on them. Can I upgrade these guys yet? No. And I'm I can upgrade these guys, though, to the land ship. That brings them from 34 to 60. Another huge improvement. I might have a small military, but they're very advanced, and I can definitely give this guy a run for his money. Not to mention that Antwerp can give him a run for his money. They're not so bad off themselves. I'm going to wait a turn to see what happens before I push in, especially since I just upgraded everybody, so I can't move them anyway. But that's reason enough for concern. We don't want to give them free reign to just do whatever over there. But we are getting a new policy, which means we're going to finish rationalism. When you finish rationalism, you get 2 free technologies. Huge for science. So we can immediately get satellites, which gives us full view of the whole map. Puts us into a new era. We found a wonder because of that fact. And then, let's see. I'm already researching combined arms, so I'll just continue with that and go ahead and research the atomic theory. Excellent. Which gives us yet another spy, also excellent. Move him into the only city that doesn't have a counter spy. And we'll see what this guy does. We're going to keep an eye on Antwerp here. They can survive at least one round. A lot of vessels in the water there, and I only have one. You know what? Screw it. Me and Napoleon are going to war with Genghis Khan. But I'm not leaving my shores. I'm declaring war only to help Antwerp, and then I'm going to stay right here. We got to start moving in, and my way more advanced vessel is going to start jacking up his vessels. Plus, France is going to war with him, and obviously, he's up here. So France hopefully will take some shots at him up there on the north on his own land. And then I just have to worry about him here. But I like that this gave us a full look at everything. Let's zoom way out so we can take a look at everything. Obviously, America is very large. They've done well for themselves. So has Arabia. And this guy is just... That's a huge city for such a weird location. But he's doing well for himself, too. France is actually the one I've been worried about the most. I thought they were going to be overly aggressive. They're also the smaller civilization that's on the map, though. So might not be as big of a deal as we were thinking. But still... It's some kind of deal. Now, these guys, I don't think I'm going to move them into battle since they are an older style unit, but I'm going to move them a little bit closer just so they're a little more ready. But hey, this is the first combat I've gotten to do since I started this Let's Play. I've been purely working on science and development, so now I get to actually kick some butt. That's exciting. Next turn, I might have to... tell him to heal. I don't want to lose the only ship that I have. Yeah, Genghis Khan is pulling out. And who can blame him? Boom! Suck it. Man, he's close to dying. I wish I could get in range enough to finish him off. Can't do it, though. But yeah, I highly doubt I'm going to make landfall and, like, push the issue. I really just wanted to protect Antwerp. To which I'm sure they're grateful. But who knows? Maybe I will make landfall and take like this one city or something like that just to, you know, stick it to them for trying to screw with someone that I have declared that I would protect. I mean, when I say I pledge to protect somebody, I mean it. I don't take that lightly. If a civilization decides that I might not mean it, guess what? I mean it, and I'm going to declare war on you for trying to take my city-state. That city-state ally provides a lot for me. A lot of resources, luxury and strategic, so cannot let anything happen to that. Okay, hold on. You guys chill for a second. Let's kill him altogether. Then I'll heal him. Try to move this guy towards the water, see if they can get a view of any incoming guys. Yeah, I could have a go at his city, but I don't think my forces are large enough for that. I have... The 2 rocket artillery would definitely make a huge difference. You can see his defense is only 42. He's not really ready for a defense like that. But I also only have those 2 melee units right now. It's really not a lot. It's really not a lot at all. And I wouldn't really feel comfortable trying to take his city. I really only wanted to declare war to get him out of here, which he now is, so... I might just keep an eye on the situation and see what happens. I think at this time it would be prudent to go ahead and make a second destroyer because I don't have nearly what I need for a navy. But, hey, this is what it is. And we completed the Apollo program, which is good. So we are set up for success as far as the science victory. But as I have stated before, we're not straight going for the science victory. We have to finish the tech tree before we get the science victory, so that we can get that achievement. That is the whole purpose of this Let's Play. That's what I'm doing lately. I've been seeking out these achievements before the expansion comes out in July. But having said that, we just finished the research lab, so there's not a whole lot that I need here. The Hubble telescope, though, man, 2 free great scientists. A free spaceship factory in the city in which is built, 25% production when building spaceship parts. I mean, that's huge. All of those things that I just said are big, so... So we'll be going for that. I'm going to go ahead and move my Lancer over here because he's getting ready to get upgraded as well. And when he gets upgraded, then he can join the fight. And I might still decide to make a go here at Colombo. Okay, so France stole this. It says I only need 33 influence to surpass France. I mean, I have invested so much into Antwerp to make them my ally. The fact that I could somehow lose that at all is staggering to me. But whatever. I had to put another freaking 1,000 into it. And after I upgrade The Lancers, I'm really going to be short on cash all of a sudden. I went from being loaded to all of a sudden just having, like, no monies at all. Okay, happiness has done nothing but gone up. It's gone up from 16 to 21 since the start of the series. I'm going to go ahead and actually make a broadcast tower and put a little bit more into culture. I wasn't planning on it, but a little bit of culture definitely doesn't hurt. So, if nothing else, it gets me a little bit of XP for my destroyers. Take some pop shots at the city, even if it does end up being France that actually takes it over. Actually, come to think of it, hold on. First, okay, they finished the university. Let me get them started on something else really quick. Really want to just work on science. I'm just scanning it to make sure there's nothing else I should work on first. Nope, public schools is good. How far away? They are almost in range of my artillery. It's close. They could almost do it. Not quite, though. Actually, these guys can hit these, can't they? Boom! Oh-ho! Oh, and from afar, you are handled, sir. Oh, right, and I can upgrade these guys to the anti-tank guns. That doubles their strength from 25 to 50, so that's well worth it. I'm not ready to do these guys yet, though, because I'm running out of money. It's going to cost... Oh, it's only going to cost 60 gold. Ah, let's go ahead, then. Although they are really cool looking like that. It's very. I always like those really old style tanks. It reminds me of Indiana Jones in The Last Crusade when he's like on top of the tank and falling off the side and then it ends up going off the cliff and stuff. That's the kind of tank, you know what I mean? Like that's what it looked like. Really cool looking. So he goes from 60 to 70. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. I was pretty sure it was just going to go up to 70, but still, it's nice. It's only 60 gold. By the way, my goal of getting my science up to 800 without building any more cities was obviously handled. We're up to 835. I just happened to glance up to that and notice that. It's like, oh, well, looks like we took care of that. So, that's the other, I can't believe I lost Antwerp. I got a spy there and everything. Like, I'm thoroughly working on Antwerp. Freaking France tried to steal them right out from under my nose. Aha! I was waiting for the border to expand to that. Get some uranium. Huzzah, huzzah, huzzah. Really wasn't a bad war. One of my faith things, though, I'm better off when I'm at peace. Ah, yeah, 15% faster growth rate for a city if not at war. So, let's see if we can negotiate peace with him, because we are at war now, and I'm pretty much done. You cannot negotiate peace with this player for another 2 turns because of a deal you made with another player. Ah, yes, okay. So, it does slow down our growth rate, and we're not able to make use of our faith. So I do plan on making peace. We just got to wait 2 turns. He'll probably be anxious to do it. I mean, you know, I slapped him around a little bit, so. Excellent. Great scientist. That finishes computers. That's aluminum, isn't it? 8 aluminum. I bet you I could put a city right there and take that. I could do that. Is there a clear path through here that you can sail through? Yes, 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 yes. All right. I need to make a random-ass city just to get that aluminum. I have to do that. I have to do that now. He's going to need an escort. Got to get that aluminum to secure the science victory. Have to. Before that border expands to aluminum for him. Have to do that. Ah, look who's ready to make peace. Okay. He wants to give me Colombo to make peace. I graciously accept. That's great, because then you don't lose you don't lose the population or anything like that. They give you the city, so you don't have all those things destroyed and so on and so forth. That's outstanding. Pretty much every tile is being worked, though. I don't have any reason to send a worker over there, so I don't have to worry about that. The only thing they really need is a boat, which they can make themselves. So, good stuff. Absolutely. Absolutely. That was a very good, worthwhile deal. I got a city out of that and everything. I would have accepted a deal that wasn't as good for me. I got silver out of that. I mean, it's not the greatest city in the world, but it gives me a presence over there. It does give me some type of presence on the continent, which is nice. And, yeah, like I said, it keeps all of its buildings and stuff like that because I didn't have to take it by force, which is always nice. So, let's see. How long are they in revolt for? 9 turns of resistance. My goodness. Well, it's a while before they're going to do anything super great for me, but still, that was good. All right. let's get to work on the Great Firewall. That is going to be huge for us. So we wanted to get our science up to 800 without taking a city, and we did it. Then we took a city, and now it's 900. So that's outstanding. I really could not have gone better. So let's go ahead and move a vessel out here. That'll help us keep an eye on things, and he can just sit there for now. I think I'm going to go all on the top part of the tree now because there's a lot of stuff up there I want anyway. So we'll do that all the way to particle physics, which is for the engine that we're going to need for the science victory. One of the key pieces, and along the way it gets the boosters. So that's pretty much everything we need for the actual science victory. After that, all we have to research is lasers, stealth, nuclear fusion, and I don't know if future tech counts. But I'm not sure, because that just keeps repeating and you just get stuff from it. We'll see. Like I said, I've never done this before. Never fully filled my tech tree. Well, today was an exciting episode. We did get to do a little bit of combat. Not a lot, and probably not as much as some people would have liked, but this is definitely a science-centric Let's Play this time. So we did get a lot accomplished, and like I said, I wanted to get 800 science without the addition of a city, which I did. Now we're up to almost 1,000 science, and getting this new city is a big boost to our science and is going to help us in a lot of different ways. So that was really good. Really happy with that. So I think here's a good place as any to leave off this episode. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed playing it. Really enjoying this playthrough. There's a lot of surprises around every corner, and it's been a good episode so far. So I should say a good series. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time. Laters.